Fox 4 News at 5.
Amazing. That is what me and several other parents have been fighting for.
A victory for families in the Metro's largest school district in the fight for in-person classes, the change being made and when it will start. Olathe bringing elementary and preschool kids back to the classroom full time. I'm Christelle Bell.
And I'm Pat McGonigal. That decision comes after Blue Valley announced a similar transition, moving from hybrid learning to full face-to-face instruction. Fox 4's Kara Moshik has the story from the Olathe district headquarters. She's live with what it means to parents and students. Kara?
You know, 3 out of 4 parents here in the Olathe Public School District chose in-person learning when they were asked about it. So certainly for those families, it is a step in the right direction to bring those students back. There certainly is some concern still from teachers and other families about what happens next.
I'm going to read off a couple, or actually I have several that I'm going to read off.
Ashley Valentine is learning about leadership by Zoom in her Olathe Middle School class. The straight-A student says it's been hard to stay focused in virtual school.
It's kind of hard because then you're just like, I want to go do anything else in the world right now except for sit here another minute.
Her sister Courtney's online learning in elementary school has much shorter Zoom sessions, but says it's still proving stressful when technology glitches and deadlines get missed.
I felt worried. It happened to me like 2 days ago, and I was like, oh no, I started crying because I thought I was going to be punished or something.
Courtney currently gets a computer break 2 days a week with in-person classes in the hybrid model. But starting September 28th, she and all early childhood and elementary students in Olathe Public Schools will get to go back to classrooms 5 days a week.
And that way, it's going to make it much easier so I don't have to deal with this.
Heather Miller has 3 kids in Olathe preschool and elementary. The single moms had to spend extra money on daycare during digital learning days and says it's been tough on the whole family.
There's so many single parents out here who's struggling to figure out how to balance everything. Like, we weren't prepared to be teachers on top of working and providing for our students.
The nursing home where Heather works hasn't had a single COVID-19 case. She believes with precautions like Olathe is already using, masks, hand hygiene, and distancing, kids and teachers can stay safe too and get back the important social connections they need to be successful.
We can't allow the virus to affect us and be scared of it to the point where we don't live anymore. We are still human beings. Our students still need that interaction and that education.
So many families still fighting for middle and high school students to also be allowed to return in person. The Olathe Board of Education will be right here on October 1st to begin talking about next steps for those older students. Back to you.
All right, Kara, thanks for that live report tonight. Meantime, the state of Kansas temporarily suspended naming the locations of COVID-19 clusters. They cited feedback, both positive and negative. Kansas crossed 50,000 total cases this week, 971 new cases since Monday, and 52 new deaths. That includes updating older deaths to include COVID-19 causes. Missouri has nearly 1,200 new cases in 24 hours and 7 new deaths. Well, the city of Lawrence, Kansas says it is debating how to shut down big gatherings after those videos of the house parties appeared on the internet this weekend. There is no specific ordinance related to violating local health orders. Now, one place that is shut down, though, Westport Ale House here in the Metro. The Kansas City Health Department says management at the tavern failed to provide disease investigators with complete information about